Hi, it's Valerie V. We've been keeping a secret since November of 2018, but it's time to let the cat out of the bag. We started a beta program. The objective was to get people who are thinking about senior care issues to identify themselves to us so that we could add them to an online nurturing program, which would eventually turn them into home care or assisted living clients. And the results have been pretty amazing. So today we are opening that program to anyone in the senior care market. It's called the Senior Care Inquiry Program. And here's how it works. Hey everybody, this is the Senior Care Inquiry Program, or SCIP. Now, this program is only available to folks who are also participating in our SCOPE program. This means that this program is appropriate for a mature senior care company, a mature home care agency, one that's been around a while, and has the budget to spend on programs like this. So as a reminder, I'm just going to go quickly through the home care marketing funnel and where people are and what this program addresses. So people are either, when we're talking about senior care issues, they're either on the sidewalk, in the slow lane, or the fast lane. When they're on the sidewalk, that means that they have a senior in their life. They know other people who have seniors in their life who've maybe had issues. They're not ready to talk home care. They're not ready to talk assisted living. When they're in the slow lane, that means that something has happened. Mom is getting frail. Mom has cancer. Mom has had a stroke, maybe a TIA, something, minor, and things are looking strange. Maybe she's having some memory loss issues, and we start to enter the slow lane. This is the research phase, and this is the phase where we want to catch people in at the end of the sidewalk and starting down the slow lane. When people are in the slow lane, they start filling out forms, making phone calls, doing research. How much does care cost? Who pays for it? All those questions start to get asked and answered here. And then when people are in the fast lane, they're in crisis. That means something else has happened, or they realize mom is getting lost when she drives to the grocery, or whatever the case. And maybe they've been caregiving for this person for a while and they just can't take it anymore. Or they're worn out, they're a family caregiver. So they're in the fast lane and they need care right now. The challenge that we face is that home care agencies over the years typically have bought leads. And when you buy a lead, what we are marketed to believe is that everybody who fills out a form on a website is in the fast lane. They need care tomorrow. And unfortunately, these are expensive, very competitive. So if you've ever bought a non-exclusive lead, you know that 5 other companies get it. And so the highest frustration and the highest failure rate. So we are taught to believe that everybody who fills out a form is in the fast lane. So when you're new or you're young, home care agency owner, you probably have experienced this where you bought a bunch of leads and none of them were ready to close. And that's actually the truth. These people are not necessarily in the fast lane. A few of them might be, but most are not. Mature home care agencies who have been around the block for a while understand that most of the time when you buy leads, these people are in the sidewalk phase or getting into the slow lane. So they're somewhere in here. And you need to develop a relationship with that person. You need to have a dialogue with them. You need to be their guide. You need to be their senior care expert. And you need to drip on them with a campaign, an email campaign, a newsletter, a monthly newsletter. You need to make sure you stay top of mind with them. So when the time comes that they actually move all the way down into the fast lane, you're there for them. That is what the Senior Care Inquiry Program is designed to do. Capture as many humans as we can right here in the sidewalk in the slow lane area and follow them and go with them through their journey until they get to the fast lane and they need your services. They are the hero. They are the family caregiver. You become their guide. We use the Approved Senior Network to provide authority and trust for this whole process. So everyone who's in our SCOPE program, which is our content publishing, community outreach program, you all are all experts on the Approved Senior Network. All of you who are in the SKIP program, which is a senior care inquiry program that we're talking about right now, if you choose to do this, all of your content will be branded to you, but it will also be branded to Approved Senior Network to show that you are the expert in their local area. You are the person they should turn to for help and information. So we use the Approved Senior Network for authority and trust. Everything we do, however, is branded to you and has your phone number or tracked recorded line that goes straight to your office, and your logo, etc. So we do a little bit of both here. This is just a snapshot of one of the ads. We actually have many versions of this ad, and we use many different pictures. This is actually one of the older ads. We have some new ones that are pretty fabulous. So we place some ads all around the internet, and what they're offering is a free local senior care guide. So you can see 4 free guides for Sacramento seniors and families. And people will download these, they will request them all the time. It does not mean they are ready for home care right now. It just means that they are in that sidewalk/slow lane phase, and they're doing a little research and getting ready. So they fill out a form directly on Facebook, or they may fill out a form on a website, sort of like the one you see on the right. It's branded to you, but it also resides on the Approved Senior Network. Easy stuff. So they fill out the forms, and you are instantly notified by email that this person has inquired. We do all the delivery of the goods, and they are automatically entered into a 30-day drip campaign. So what we're doing is we're capturing families dealing with senior care issues, and they're at all points in the cycle. Some of them are on the sidewalk, some are researchers in the slow lane, and some are immediate need people, and they are in the fast lane. They are all within a 20-mile radius of your office, and we nurture them online with rich, relevant information, emails that apply to them, more guides. The original guide is a local senior guide that we actually write for you. It's very short and brief, but it captures all of the big questions, like, things like Meals on Wheels, Area Agency on Aging, Alzheimer's Association, things like that. And of course, your information is all over that guide, but it's small enough, anywhere from 4 to 12 pages, depending on your area, that you can actually print it and mail it to someone if they're having a hard time getting it downloaded. We position you as the Approved Senior Network expert, and you are the guide for that hero who is the family caregiver trying to sort this all out. And you can also use these inquiries to share with your referral partners. So we do have a few people who also run assisted living campaigns, and then they use those, these are home care agencies, and they use those to try and get in the door and maybe provide some temporary care for 6 months to a year until the person is able to get in. Maybe there's a waiting list for assisted living or something else they have to do. But they provide that temporary care until assisted living is available, or they may not ever go to assisted living. They may stay with home care. The other option is to take some of these inquiries that we use for assisted living and share them with marketing partners in assisted living, and share them with the directors and owners and things like that. So you can do that as well. So let's talk about some of the results. Now, these have changed over time, but this was one of our, in the last few months, we put this together. So this shows you these, when we originally ran the beta, all of them were our current clients in different territories across the U.S. They started in mid-November. So we had a client in Arizona who was live for 21 days and had 34 senior care inquiries, 34 responses. The response is first name, last name, email address, phone number, zip code. So you get lots of information. We had someone in Utah who was live for 90 days and had 148 responses. Someone in New Jersey live 90 days, 130 responses. Live in Missouri on the Kansas City side, 28 days with 100 responses. Live in Ohio, 28 days, 121 responses. Washington, the Spokane area, 93 days live, 93 responses. And we actually added a couple of questions to their guide download page. And so the more questions you ask, the fewer responses you get. So they kind of had like 93 total, like one a day, as opposed to some of these that had many per day or a couple a day. Because we asked a couple extra questions. Facebook does not allow you to ask too many questions, but on our actual pages of our website, we can ask a couple more questions. So here's the steps that we go through. It's a near-term nurturing campaign. They get 15, once they sign up and they get their local senior care guide, they get a few other things over the course of 15 emails over 30 days. So every other day they receive an email from you that has either an article or something else they can download. And we also now send a text the minute they request the guide. We give it about 2 minutes, and then we send them a text letting them know that it's been sent to their email. And if they have any questions, they should call you with your company name and your phone number. So everybody gets a text. Long-term nurturing. We take all the people who come in through your pipeline and we put them on your monthly newsletter list. Your role is to just contact these people with whether it's email, phone call. We always recommend a phone call. You don't have to do that if it's overwhelming. But you want to call them and understand any of their needs and follow up. And actually, I would just call and say, hey, this is so-and-so from ABC Home Care. I just want to make sure you received your free senior care guide that you requested yesterday on Facebook. And we just want to make sure you have it. If you are having a hard time downloading it, we'd be happy to mail it to you. Just give us a call and let us know your mailing address, and we'll take care of that for you. So there are all kinds of ways and nice messages you can leave. Items coming soon. I wrote this a while back. Independently, and we will help, sort of coach you through this. If you wanted to have a virtual caregiver support group on Facebook, you could add that to your suite of emails. You could talk to them about joining your virtual caregiver support group. We have added the texting SMS feature, and we've added more downloadable guides. They're all very generic, not branded to anyone in particular. For instance, one is the Genworth Cost of Care Guide. Anybody can hand that out. It's pretty easy. And then instant chat feature. That is also up to you all individually to decide. The instant chat feature would be on your website or on your Facebook business page. People can chat with you instantly, but someone has to monitor that kind of stuff. So all of these make it a little more involved on your end, but they all are optional. So those are the things that we have going right now. So as a reminder, the home care marketing funnel, people start out on the sidewalk. They come in through Facebook, through inquiries, through Google, your email list, referral sources, in-person networking. They come from everywhere. And most people start on the sidewalk. Most consumers start on the sidewalk. And you want to start with your prospect there when they start understanding there might be a need. And you want to stay with them and nurture them through the slow lane. Now, they may be in the slow lane for 2 years. Who knows? But you want to be there when they arrive in the fast lane and they need your help. So this is what we are doing, is we are loading up this funnel at the top, and what will come out at the bottom are the people who need help the most, and they need it right now. So what's next? You're going to fill out the form below or fill out the form on our website. There should be a link with this video or a form below this video. Talk to Bob Costello. You have to talk to us to get on board with this program, but we're happy to have you. And you must be enrolled with our SCOPE program in order to participate. We hope to hear from you and hope to get you on board, and we can talk to you more about what it all looks like and how it works if you want to talk to Bob or myself. Thanks so much, everybody, and get on board with the SCIP program. Thanks. Bye.